Hi there. My name is Jennifer Dixon with Green Valley Nation, and today I want to talk to you about Joy Organics Premium Hemp Energy Drink. Joy Organics Premium Hemp Energy Drink is a THC-free supplement containing about 12.5 milligrams of CBD and 75 milligrams of caffeine per supplement. Inside this box, you're going to have 5 single doses that come in individual packets, just like this. And today you're going to get to learn a little bit about it and see it in action. Joy Organics was founded by Joy Smith when she was looking for a natural way to help her sleep and to help relieve some shoulder pain that she had. She did a lot of research and discovered CBD and decided she wanted to bring the absolute best product to the market. All of her products are U.S. grown hemp. They are broad spectrum, so they include the entire plant, but they use CO2 extraction to take out their THC. So all of their products are tested for non-detectable THC amounts, which is really great if you're looking for a supplement with no THC. Another thing that is really awesome about the Joy Organics products is that they are available in the US. Unfortunately, they are not available in Europe or outside of the US yet, but that is definitely coming. It took me about 3 days from the time that I placed my order to the time that I got it in my house, which is pretty fast, and it came to me from the west, around Colorado. Right now they have 3 retail stores, 2 in Colorado and 1 in Austin, Texas, and you can pick these things up from their website. Joy Organics Premium Hemp Drink is actually packaged as a pre-workout supplement. Because it does have the caffeine, it does help to give you some energy, but it also has things like amino acids, vitamin B, different vitamin B, and ginseng to help you boost that energy. It is sweetened with artificial sweeteners, so definitely keep that in mind. And all of that extra caffeine helps to give you the energy that you need to get through your workout. I personally use this as in lieu of coffee for the first thing in the morning because that was a fair amount of caffeine. 75 milligrams is a little bit more than I typically take in caffeine. So you could also use this as a supplement or in case you're running late and you didn't get a chance to grab your cup of coffee. So it really works well in that regard as well. Let's go have a look and see what it looks like when you actually get to take it. So inside the box, you're going to have 5 of these packets. The box contains a total of 62.5 milligrams of CBD, and that's clearly labeled on the front. And it also has it on the outside of the individual wrapping where you'll see you get 12.5 milligrams of CBD and 75 glorious milligrams of caffeine. Make sure you shake it up at first to make sure all the powder is down at the bottom. And then you've got to open it up. Hopefully it opens for me. Okay, here we go. And then you put it into water. So it's recommended that you add it to 12 to 24 ounces of water. I found that was a little bit too sweet for me. So as you see here, I've got a nice jug. Here in the South, we call these glasses or cups. Other people might call them mason jars. It's about 32 ounces of water. I preferred mine to be in a cold glass of water, which is why you see a little bit of ice. It seemed like it tasted a little bit better when it's cold. It's kind of like beer just tastes better cold too, right? So make sure that you have a big glass of water. For me, I definitely needed more than 12 ounces. The first time I followed the 12-ounce rule, and it was like pucker up sweet, way too sweet. So you're going to notice that when you open it up, you're going to put it in the water, tap it all out, and it starts to mix up fairly easily on its own. I actually didn't even need a spoon at first. I just kind of put my lid on my mason jar and then started mixing it. And then the next thing you know, you have this beautiful pink concoction, otherwise known as liquid energy or liquid sanity for all you crazy moms out there. You definitely want to, like I said, drink it when it's a little bit colder. Although it's still drinkable when it's not cold, it just, for me, it tastes better. You're going to notice right off the bat, it's very sweet and it's very pink. Here's at it. When you add about the 32 ounces of water, it helps to cut down some of the sweetness, but you're going to immediately notice right off the bat that It tastes pretty good. And within about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, you're going to start to notice the energy from the caffeine, as well as the benefits of the CBD helping you to relax. Right now, Joy Organics Premium Hemp Drink comes in one flavor, Happy Berry. I sort of feel like it tastes a little bit more, less like a fruit punch berry flavor and a little bit more like pink lemonade, but it also might be because it looks a lot like pink lemonade. To me, it just tastes like a very, very, very sweet, like Kool-Aid, for lack of any other term, flavored beverage for kids. I actually have to keep my kids away from this and tell them it's mama's Kool-Aid because I don't want my kids drinking it. And they definitely want it because it is so pink. It is vegan, it is non-GMO, it is made in the US, and it does test free of pesticides and microbials, and you can find all of their test results online. You will see that on the outside of the box is a QR code for you to click, and it will take you directly to their website with all of the links for their batches. Unfortunately, my box did not have a batch number, and neither did any of the packets that came with it. So I kind of played a guessing game. There's only 2 batches on the website for the test results for me to compare, and so I just kind of assumed mine was from the oldest batch and just kind of compared the 2. I actually had to reach out to the Joy Organics customer service and ask them a little bit more about their test results because I couldn't tell exactly from their test results how many milligrams of CBD. It looked like the test results were a percentage of CBD for the entire batch, and then it didn't really disclose the entire batch, how much was in there, like in terms of weight. So I'm waiting to hear back from their customer service to determine how I can differentiate how much CBD is in the packet, in each individual package. But make sure you click on the link below in this description so you can keep up with the most up-to-date information. We will definitely update the written review portion down below. From the 2 different batches that are on the Joy Organics website, I noticed a little bit of difference in their test results, and that I didn't feel like it was a huge amount. Like it was a 0.00, like the 100th difference. And so to me, that made me feel like their quality control was pretty good. Even though these are different batches from different plants, their control measures were so good that the differences were very, very negligible. Another thing that was really great about the Joy Organics test results is that it also tells you about the terpenes that are in it, and it lists the different cannabinoids. So if you're very interested in, say, for example, having a little bit more CBG or CBN inside that cannabinoid profile, you can see that within their test results. Right off the bat, you're going to notice one thing about the Joy Organics branding. It is really, really, really pretty. The box is a little bit white with kind of a mauve-y purple color, and you're going to be able to see exactly what you're getting, that premium hemp energy drink, exactly how many CBD milligrams there are for the entire package, and then it breaks it down per package with the caffeine. Along the back of it, you'll find the supplemental facts, so you see how many vitamin C, vitamin B, all of those different active ingredients that help to make this product so powerful. You'll also notice that they do highlight the fact that this is sweetened with artificial sweeteners like sucralose, and they do use stevia, so there's that. But they also use this potassium sweetener, which, if you do a little bit of research, sometimes the studies are suggesting that artificial sweeteners can have adverse reactions or adverse effects on you, including making you a little bit hungrier, which seemed to happen to me. So let me tell you about my very first experience using Joy Organics Premium Hemp Drink. It's actually really kind of funny. So the first time, like I said earlier, I put it in a less amount of water and I couldn't barely drink it because it was too sweet. I found that 32 ounce was perfect. But the very first time I took it at 7:35 in the morning. It was a school day, so I had to rush and get the kids ready. And the only reason why I remember what time I took it was I wanted to see if I felt a difference, and I was going to start checking the time. So at about 8:15, I noticed that my kids' lunches were made. Both of my kids were dressed. My daughter's hair was done, and I'd already basically cleaned up the kitchen, and that never happened. So clearly, I felt like I had found a winner because who can get that amount of stuff done in that little time with no coffee? It was basically awesome. And the other really cool thing I noticed about this was around about 2:30 in the afternoon, after I picked up my kids, I wasn't tired. Usually that's when I need my second round of energy uppers, like some caffeine or something like that, a cup of coffee. And I noticed that afternoon, 2:33, I didn't need any of that, which was basically awesome. The best thing about that entire first day's experience was at 10 o'clock that night, I was so tired. I was basically passing out, and I hadn't needed another supplement. Here lately, I've been using CBD as an aid to help me sleep. Clearly, that would not be an option with this particular product because of all the caffeine, but I didn't need it that night to get sleepy because I was so tired. So I really loved the fact that this helped give me the energy first thing in the morning. It sustained me all day, and then at the end of the day, I was tired enough that I didn't need to take any oil to get me to go to sleep. I did take another supplement as a capsule to make sure I stayed asleep, but that's for another review. So I've been taking this pretty pink drink for a few weeks now, and the things that I've noticed are the fact that it definitely does help to wake you up. That 75 milligrams of caffeine with the ginseng and the amino acids and the vitamin Bs, it definitely does give me energy. So let's take another drink. But I also notice on the days that I do supplement with this that I have unusually high cravings. Like I want to eat all of the time. So I'm pretty certain that is just because I don't drink artificial sweeteners anymore. Typically I'm only drinking water and coffee at this stage in my life. And so I think I'm just reacting to the fact that I am increasing my fake sweeteners. And so some people do notice, like I said, some studies do suggest that it can increase your appetite. So if you're already used to using artificial sweeteners, then you probably won't notice this at all. If you're like me and you're just really drinking water and coffee and not having that much in the way of fake sweeteners, definitely keep that in mind, because the days that I do supplement with the premium hemp drink, I do seem to be hungrier like basically all day. Things that you're gonna love about the Joy Organics premium hemp drink is the fact that this stuff works. Like, you get some energy. Those 75 milligrams of caffeine, they definitely help to wake you up, and they keep you up all day long. It's basically awesome. The 12.5 milligrams of broad spectrum CBD also helps to kind of keep at bay those aches and pains that come along with, living a full life. Remember what they say, it's not the age, it's the mileage, right? So the 12.5 milligrams of CBD definitely help to reduce some of those aches and pains, and the caffeine definitely helps to wake you up. However, the things that you might want to keep in mind when supplementing is the fact that they do use fake sweeteners, which if you don't like that, definitely keep that in mind. And for me, it did help to increase my appetite. So if you're not looking for something like that, definitely keep that in mind. And the price point per milligram of CBD is a little bit higher, but that's because this is kind of a different product. This is not just a CBD tincture. This is an actual supplement that includes other ingredients. So although the price per milligram might be higher for CBD, the fact is you're getting more than just a CBD supplement. You're getting an energy supplement that includes CBD. So let's summarize everything really fast. Inside the Joy Organics Premium Hemp Energy Drink, you're going to get 5 packets containing a total of 62.5 milligrams of CBD. Each of those packets that look just like this are going to contain 12.5 milligrams of CBD and 75 milligrams of caffeine. It is recommended that it goes in 12 to 24 ounces of water, but I feel like I need it in a little bit more water than that, like a 32-ounce container. Definitely play around with that to determine what your taste preferences are. It does come in at a little bit higher price point per milligram, but the total price for the package is very affordable, so the value is there. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. Do you think it's really sweet? Did you like the amount of caffeine? I'm really curious to see what other people think of the Joy Organics Premium Hemp Drink, because I had never tried it before, and then the folks that I let try it, they seem to be really intrigued by it, and they definitely liked it as well. So I'd love to get your feedback. And definitely be sure to subscribe to our channel. This is Green Valley Nation, and we cannot wait to tell you even more about all of the amazing hemp products out on the market. Once again, my name is Jennifer Dixon, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.